Hey Sandra, my post is a little lengthy, so I'm just gonna read through it, provide you a video. Hopefully that helps. Wow, your perspective of that fact from this week's reading was completely different from mine. Your training/coaching mindset is sharp. Though learning that every 9 minutes a child is sexually assaulted was horrific enough, when you put it in that way, it's just haunting. Learning about such atrocious and sickening acts and how frequent they happen makes me feel slightly helpless and useless. I want to help in every way, shape, and form, but even helping, it just sometimes feels that no matter how much I can help, it just isn't enough. There's no other way for me to say this. Things are so messed up. Even the people who are in more of a position to make a difference often fail victims, such as in Calcaterra's case, the social workers and some of her foster families failed them, or the stories from family violence, such as the girl whose dad killed her and buried her in the forest. Though CPS was involved prior to the girl's death, the court dropped the case, and though a DCF worker was supposed to follow up, they didn't, and this innocent child was wrongfully, unjustly tortured until dead. It's difficult to understand why proper and appropriate help is not easily accessible and attainable for victims. So many people are just suffering short and long-term consequences from such atrocious acts. It's even more horrific to think that since research is plagued with controversy as to which acts should be considered abusive, the exact rate at which it is occurring is difficult to ascertain. Though this was said specifically about child sexual maltreatment, this is a pattern I have noticed throughout the book and applies to all abuse, violence, maltreatment, and neglect. Additionally, Hines, Maley Morrison, and Dutton explain that most of the research and resources have focused on father-daughter incest. However, current research shows that mothers can also sexually maltreat their children at a rate that is probably much higher than we expect. So all of that to say that while we have learned that every 9 minutes a child is sexually assaulted, the rate at which these acts actually happen may very well be much more frequent than this. Well, I'm sorry for being so dark in my response to you. I hope that it isn't too much. Okay, well, I'll see you around in discussions.